What's that? Aha! Yeah, we're that's the first thing they heard. Aha!
Yo, what's happening?
What's happening, guys? What's happening, guys?
Enough. How you doing, guys?
Can you hear us? Can you hear us?
They can hear. I think they
If
can
you
hear.
can hear us, put a flame emoji in the chat right now. If you can hear us.
This is gonna be that type of stream. Okay.
Because the Lord is with us. If you're feeling the Holy Spirit, put a flame
there we
emoji
go.
in the chat right
All right,
now.
we got some flame emojis. They can hear us. They can hear us.
Cool.
I feel the Holy Spirit in this Chili's tonight. That's from the office.
All right. First of all, what I'm gonna need you guys to do is drop the link to this live. Share the link to this
Yes,
live on your
please,
IG,
please.
on your Facebook.
Share it.
Please.
pack this
Thank
out.
you.
Share it.
Yeah, man.
We got some special treats for you guys tonight.
All right.
It's lit. What would you do that,
What
Gabe?
was that, Gabe? The mic is...
Yo.
Chill.
Gabe.
Chill.
Come on, bro. So, what's up, everybody? First and foremost, I want to ask Gabe not to tap on the table, because when you tap on the table, the audio comes out in the mic. So, what's up, everybody? My name is James, and I'm so happy that you guys are here. We're so happy that you guys are here. We are called Paradigms, and it's been a long time coming for us to try and connect with you guys. So, we're happy that we are getting this together, and we're happy that you're here. So, we're going to go around the table, and everybody's going to introduce themselves and say what you do in the band, starting with Gabe.
Oh. Hi.
All right.
My name is Gabe, and I am the drummer of this band called Paradigms. Next person.
Sheesh, man.
My name is Hasiel, and I play bass, and I play keys, and I do some background vocals, and I do nothing.
All right.
My name is James. I'm the vocalist of the band and the father of the band. These are all my sons.
All right.
Guys.
All right, Dad. My name is Josue. I am the lead guitarist, and I do the clean vocals over and on top of Hasiel's vocals.
Over and on top.
Hey.
That sounds like a good
Hey.
Hey, yo.
Emily, it's not what it
I'm
sounds
married.
like.
What's up, guys? My name is Josh, and I do rhythm guitars in this band. And I also do album artwork and little technical stuff.
Yeah, definitely. So yeah, that's what everybody does. We prepared a very special playthrough for you guys of 2 of our songs. The playthroughs do not have any vocals. We don't want to give all of our material away, but we definitely want to bless you guys with some teasers and some stuff. So this first song is called Familiar, and hope you guys enjoy it.
Ooh.
Hit it, Josh.
Enjoy it. Yeah.
Ooh.
Also, let us
Alright.
know if you guys can hear in the
Yes.
comments.
Yes.
Gabe, mute the mic, bro.
Okay.
Also, there is a mute button.
That's not the mute button.
All right.
The first of two.
That's one song. We're still learning. We're still learning OBS Streamlabs. So yeah, that song was called Familiar. Yes. Personally speaking, that's one of the heaviest songs I've ever been a part of. And Josh wrote that song.
Woo!
So, Josh, if you want, can you give us a little bit of a backstory of your inspiration behind the song?
Yeah, you guys will definitely get more of the vibe we were going for when you hear the vocals and the lyrics. But the song Familiar, that was actually the first song I ever wrote. I've never written anything before. And one day I was feeling really down and kind of angry. It's like they were all these little like voices in my head telling me things like I was really feeling kind of subconscious about everything I did. Like I felt like I wasn't good enough, especially when it came to like, guitar and stuff like that. And I was really angry, so I sat down and I wrote this song. And at the end, when I finished it, I was trying to find a name for it, and I ended up calling it Familiar. And that's based off of like familiar. I don't know if you guys know about familiar spirits, but they're, it's a concept of spirits that are always around, and they know you and they know everything about you, and they kind of use that to, as leverage over you. They use these things that they know about you, your insecurities, to kind of have power over you, and that's kind of like where I was when I wrote that song. So that's why it's kind of like, dark and eerie and all that. But I love how it came out, and I can't wait for you guys to hear the end product. It sounds really sick.
Word up.
Alrighty.
Spooky. It's all right.
So I think we're gonna take some questions now, right, Josh? Or are we gonna go into the next song?
Yeah, let's do some questions, and then we'll go
All
on
right.
to
We'll
the
take a
next
couple.
song.
Okay.
We're gonna take a couple of questions now. Hey, listen, guys. If you didn't get a chance to ask any questions in our IG question box, now is your chance to put a question in the comments, and we're definitely gonna get to every single question. So I'm wondering if maybe somebody could pull up some of the questions.
Yeah.
Josue is gonna pull it up.
All
We
right,
have them listed in our chat. So, all right, Josue, you can read off the first question.
Yeah. So the first question from Julie Rodriguez. How did you come up with your band name?
Okay, so I guess I'll answer that since
Yeah.
I'm the
The father.
creator.
Namer.
I'm the creator of the name.
The one who
So
names.
sounds like a saint. So paradigms basically just means a certain reality in your life, and the word paradigms actually means like the current reality. So I guess the name kind of means like your current state of mind and where you're at right now. And we entitled our EP Shift because I feel like, especially with like the quarantine and with like COVID and all that stuff, it's definitely time to shift our mind state and to shift our paradigm and to shift everything that we know to be true. So the name is the kind of like the logo is just it's just without the vowels. So it's the word paradigms without the vowels. PRDGMS.
It's not Perdums.
It's edgy.
It's not programmed either.
And it's
And
not perdigamous.
Yeah, and it's not PRDGMS either.
Oh.
It's paradigms, but without the vowels because we're cool and
Lazy.
we are hardcore. Ooh. All right, next question.
Yeah, the next question is kind of like, it's like a bridge to this one, from a friend of mine, Ruth. What brought you guys together? What brought us together?
Sheesh.
That's a whole story. I
That
mean.
is that's a
yeah.
crazy story.
I mean, it
So-
starts
We'll
off with
take
you,
that.
and
And
then
So
Yes.
what we'll do is everyone will say their own point
yeah,
of view of how
yeah.
they came. So I'll start with
Wait.
me. So you guys know that I love heavy music and I love worshiping and spreading the gospel through heavy and aggressive music. So I just thought to myself, I want something that's a little bit more different than just worship covers, because for a while I was doing worship covers on my own. And I wanted something that really catered to people that listen to heavy music, but that were lost souls and people that didn't know about the love and hope of Jesus. So that's when I created this band, the name of the band and this band. And at the time, I was working with a good friend of mine, Adri, and Adri knew Josh Philemon. And I'm gonna let Josh say his portion of that story, because it's really a work of God the way we all came together. So Josh, you can continue.
All right. So like James said, Adrian and I met way back. I think, Tristan, if you're in the chat, Adri, bro. We met when we were teenagers. I actually visited her church. I visited her youth group because they were like really cool, and we connected there. She sang on the youth worship team, and we became friends. And last year, I was at work. I was on my way home from work, and I got a notification on Instagram that I was added to this group chat. But I was at work the whole time, so I was like, all right, let me catch up. Let me see what this is. And, bro, I didn't know anyone in that group chat except for Adri. And I was like, and I noticed they were talking about a band or like a guitarist or something, looking for a guitarist. So I was just like, hey, like, I don't know what this is, but are you guys looking for a guitarist or something? Because I play guitar. And then James was like, yeah, man. That's why we added you to the chat. I'm like, oh, man, I have no idea who you are, but I've seen, like, I looked at I was stalking his Instagram just to see who these people are. And his worship covers were pretty sick. And Adri was like, oh, my God, I'm so sorry. I added the wrong person. So she thought it was someone else, but added me to the group chat.
Yep.
But
Wow.
James
That's
ended
crazy.
up, connecting with me, and I came over to his house and kind of auditioned. Like, he had a song, Dreamers, and I learned Dreamers. He was like, all right, you're in. And I was like, oh, snap. All right, I guess I'm in. Yeah.
Yeah, and it worked. I say that it was a work of God, because first of all, Adri didn't know that she added this Josh. She thought she added another Josh. So Adri didn't know that she added him. And at the same time, and Josh, correct me if I'm wrong, for a while you've been looking, you were looking for an opportunity to create music, and for the right reasons, right?
Yeah, I was actually, Josue and I were, if some of you guys are familiar with the local scene, we were part of the Hearkening for a little bit, like during the humble beginnings. And, we didn't like really make it to the end. So ever since then, I've been kind of looking for something to be a part of, but I was kind of like weary about it just because, I felt like I wasn't really feeling it. But it's always been my dream to be in a band. And yeah, so it's always been in the back of my mind. So this was kind of like a godsend for me.
Amen. And then Josh told me about Josue. So
Yeah.
Josue, share your story.
Yeah, I don't remember
Put your mic.
I don't remember what I was doing the day of when Josh shot me a text about James looking for another guitarist. But he sent me a message, and being in a band was always behind my mind. It's something that I've always wanted to do, and like throughout those years, ever since the Hearkening until now, or like the day that I was actually joined Paradigms. I wasn't really thinking much of it. I was doing my own thing. But that kind of struck more excitement in me. And I just said yes. I don't even know if I hesitated. I probably said that I'll pray about it for like a week to Josh. And it just felt right. And
Yeah, you hit me up like the next day. You said I'll pray about you. You hit me up the next day and you were like, I'm in.
yeah, and I felt motivated to be a part of this, and it's going great. Like it's a super blessing for me.
Agree.
You know, learning and knowing each other throughout this time, and you know, we're gonna do awesome things together, man.
Amen.
Totally.
Amen.
Big facts.
So we were at a place where, for whatever reason, Adri could not continue on in the band, and Adri at the time was our bassist, and she was our vocalist as well. So we were in a place. We were in a weird place because we needed help vocally. You guys know that I sing, but that's not really where my strength is. So we really needed somebody to like just bring us together on the clean vocal side of things. So I knew that an old band member of mine, Frank, I knew that he just wanted, because we kept in contact regardless of whatever happened in the past. We kept in contact and we were still really cool. So in conversation, we would always talk about the old days of where fire may fail. And I asked him, I was like, yo, bro, you want to just give this a shot and see how that goes? And Frank was like, yeah, I'm down. Let's do it. So then Frank asked, do you guys have a drummer? And at the time, we were also trying to audition a drummer and trying to figure out. There were some situations with other band members that really weren't working, but so we didn't have a drummer. And then Frank was like, yo, so then hit up Gabe. And I was like, I don't know, because Gabe and I worked together on my first cover as a solo artist, and he didn't really feel well. I let Gabe talk about that when it's Gabe's turn, but for whatever reason, Gabe and I, we didn't continue to work together. But Frank was like, let me talk to Gabe and see if Gabe wants to do this again. So Frank spoke to Gabe, and that's Gabe's father. So Frank, Gabe was down automatic, and it was awesome because I don't know anyone else that, and I say this all the time, and I'm not saying this because he's my friend, but I don't know anyone else that practices drums more than Gabe. I have never met any drummer that practices more than Gabe, and it just fit. Everything fit perfectly.
Best metal drummer in the scene in New York.
So then, we had a few practices. Gabe and Frank, we hit up Dreamers and we learned Dreamers, and it was really, really good. So I'll let Gabe say some of his backstory and his experience.
Hey, how's it going? Everyone, it's Gabe. Woo! Okay, I'm gonna talk now. So it's funny because I knew James for a while. Now we've been in the old band Where Fire May Fail, and we kicked it for a while, for a pretty good while. And then I forgot what happened. Like some stuff happened, and then I helped James out for like one cover, and then I wasn't really feeling the vibes. So it's because it's a vibe kind of thing. If you feel like the vibes are off, then the vibes are off. But then
That's facts.
But then Frank was like, "Yo, let's go." I was like, "Okay, say less." So then we're here, and I'm here now, and then we're here. So Paradigms, it's been pretty dope recording and writing songs for these guys. I love these guys. Okay. Ooh.
Right,
Yo,
that's good.
Lincoln says you know the vibes.
You know the vibes. Wait. And then someone said, how much uwu would an uwu would
Okay.
if an uwu would could
But
uwu?
let's finish this thought and then we'll continue.
It's a good amount of uwus.
So Frank, for his circumstances, he couldn't continue on with the band, and very, very understanding and respectable circumstances. There's no bad blood at all with Frank. And Frank, if you're watching this, bro, we love you so much and we wish you the best. So again, no clean vocals, and we also just wanted someone to really help us more on the theory side of things. And as a joke, I told the band, I was like, yo, my boy Hasiel plays keyboard and he sings. And you know, everybody was like, oh yeah, that's cool.
Yo,
but
it was a joke.
I don't think they I didn't think that they would take me serious, and
It
they were
was a
like,
joke.
oh well then let's audition him. And I was like, I was joking, but okay, let's try it. So for whatever the case may be, we auditioned Hasiel on keys, and you know we were a fan of his knowledge in theory. But
A wizard, man.
we kind of saw that maybe the keyboard, like live keyboards, wasn't really the best move for us as a band. And we asked him, would you be willing to play bass? Hasiel plays everything. So we were at that place where we did need a bassist for live purposes, and we asked Hasiel, and he said yes. So Hasiel,
It's pretty funny.
So, the way that I know these dudes, it starts with this guy. His name is Gabe.
Hi,
All right.
I'm Gabe.
He's Gabe, and I've known him since he was like maybe 8, 9 years old.
Wow.
From church and all that. I saw him pick up the sticks. Drumsticks, not chopsticks or any other sticks. Drumsticks.
we are not racist.
Oh
We're
my
not
God.
racist. Anyway, but yeah, so that's how I know him. And he used to be pretty trash, and then he became pretty amazing at drums. Not as a person. He's always been an amazing
No,
person.
no, both.
And you introduced him to metal,
Hi.
right?
My
I
name is
did
Gabe.
introduce him to
So-
metal. It
so
was through
yeah,
me
that's
and my
true.
boy John.
And if it wasn't for Hasiel, I wouldn't be in this band at all, because he introduced me to James. Which,
Oh, right.
That's
I forgot
right.
about
and it's
that.
funny because me and James lived around the same neighborhood,
Yeah,
and
for a
then we
long
didn't
time.
know about each other
We
at
didn't know
all.
about each
And I
other.
was looking for a metal band, but it
And
just
he
didn't.
was looking
Wild.
for a metal
Wow.
band.
And the way that I know this guy is from also playing at his church,
Mhm.
because my boy
Growing up.
Schnabner,
Yes, sure, Abner.
Schnabner,
Shout out Abner.
Eaties, Abner Eaties, because he's a disease. I love you. Yeah, so I would play at their church and stuff, and that's how I knew him. I knew that he was a metalhead. I was a metalhead too. Abner actually kind of introduced me to metal, but that's another story. And the way that I know this guy is from playing at churches in Queens. I saw
Yeah.
him when he was like 14, 15 or something.
Youth rallies.
Yeah,
Yes.
Hasiel is a
And
celebrity.
he was like
basically.
playing guitar, and I was like,
This was the last thing I expected. This guy being
Yeah.
in Paradigm.
That's awesome.
And I didn't even know that this guy was a metalhead. And that was so much cooler when I met you.
and the way that I know this guy was from the first time that I
There you
came
go.
to.
Yeah,
The
we
first
met through
connection.
Paradigms.
So that is
Crazy.
how we all knew each other. Wow, that was a very long story. Who asked
Word.
that?
That was Ruth with how did we meet each other
How did we
basically.
meet each other?
that was a long-
Okay, let's take one more question, and then we're gonna
Yeah.
give you guys
Yeah, we should go to those
some more music.
songs.
So we'll take one more question.
Yeah.
sorry.
This is for James from
Oh,
my
okay.
brother Juan.
Okay.
How long have you been screaming, and who are your inspirations?
My inspirations. Okay. So I've been screaming, like seriously screaming since the Where Fire May Fail day. So let's see, we put the Worship EP out in 2016. So 2016, 17, 18, 19, 24 years. I've been screaming for 4 years. And yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like, I don't think I'm bad with math. Thank you. But, yeah, I'm not. I mean, I don't know. I don't feel like I'm too good. I feel like I'm respectable, and but any good that you guys see in me, just know that it's God in me and not James at all. So that's something that I really want you guys to know. My influences. My number one influence that I grew up listening to, and I was like, man, I wish I could be like that, is Maddie Montgomery from For Today. One of my number one influences on the stage and
Heck
off
yeah.
the stage. I even follow his ministry now. He's a pastor of a church, the Altar Ministries, and he's a blessing. And I really going to his shows and watching For Today really just like motivated me to know that I can do something like that, or if not even more. So yeah, those are my influences. So yeah, some more music now.
Let's do it.
Ah.
All
All right.
So disclaimer, we don't know if this video is gonna start exactly where we want it to. So
Oh yeah, word.
All right.
we're gonna try.
We're
We're gonna try
hope
this
for the
out. So,
best. Pray
so
for
bear
us.
with us.
As we figure
All
it out.
right.
Well, not yet, not yet.
Please
We're
bear
not
with us.
Oh,
exactly-
there
Please bear.
more? Is there more?
No.
No,
We're
no,
doing
no.
we're doing the thing.
Oh, do the playthrough. Go ahead.
And then we're gonna do some
Okay.
more questions.
This is our first live stream. Okay.
All right.
Leave us
I
alone.
love you guys.
Help.
Bye.
All right, hit that playthrough. Let's see
Please
what
help.
happens.
Anybody. So we can't figure out how to put the video from where it went, so we're just gonna let it play all the way through. Sorry. all the uwus, all of the
Yeah.
uwus. So what y'all think? Huh?
Let us know, please.
Song was Magic Messiah. In the comment section, let us know what you guys think about that song. Is this an instrumental?
Bang, bang, bang,
You
bang.
guys have to hear it with the vocals. You guys have to hear what the
Amazing,
song is
amazing.
about.
It's
I
fire.
don't know, man.
Bang,
I
bang,
don't
bang,
know.
bang,
I
bang,
don't
bang,
know.
bang,
I
bang,
don't
It's
know.
about a sorcerer.
Technically, it is about a sorcery, yeah.
I'm a genie in a bottle.
Andy says that was dope. Thank you, bro.
Thank you.
Spelled like
Andreas
soap.
says
Andreas
sounds
sounds
sick.
sick.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Dane.
guys. Thank
More
you guys
flames.
so much.
I love it.
I can already tell the lyrics are fire.
Christmas bells. Let's go.
Katsura?
That's my
Katsura.
sister.
Oh, I said it in
It's like I
Japanese.
said,
Katsura.
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 Nanda
Thanks,
ke?
sis.
All right. All right. So we're gonna keep this rolling. We don't have much time left with you guys, but we want to just make a really, really cool announcement. We have
We have question. We have more questions.
we have more questions. Yeah, but
I
you want us
do.
to do the announcement first or at the end?
Yeah.
All right, we'll do the announcement.
yeah,
at the end.
yeah,
Sorry,
yeah,
you guys
yeah.
gotta wait. All
All
right,
right,
questions.
Yeah.
All right, yeah.
We got-
If you just got on and you haven't dropped a question earlier, drop a question in the chat now. We'll get to it.
Also, if you are not subscribed to the channel, subscribe to
now.
the channel.
Please.
We're trying
Or I'm
to.
gonna punch you in the throat like. Franco said.
Please.
Also, we have our links to. Well, they're not links, but on the overlay on top, right here, and right here is our social media, IG, and then if you want to donate, right there. If you feel it in your heart to donate,
Please.
PayPal
even a
is
dollar. like-
right there. Even a dollar.
Yo,
A dollar
thank you,
helps.
Dane, for subscribing. I appreciate you.
So, all right, more questions.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah.
do this.
We got a fun one from a friend of mine, Shelby. Kill, marry.
Kill
and-
Mary is her name?
Kiss, marry, and kill between
Oh,
of us.
shoot.
I know, and like you said, we don't have much time, so we don't have to do everyone.
Okay, I'll skip.
have time?
I'll skip out on that one.
Wait, we got time? I mean,
I don't know.
We have time. We just don't have a lot to talk
I
about.
just,
well, that's all right.
I just don't want to. I just don't want people to get bored. I don't know. I don't want.
But
to
yeah,
keep you
we
guys
got
here
that.
For too long,
We got
but,
that. You can start.
All right,
Kiss
so I have to kiss
between
someone
us.
out of us.
Out of us?
Wait, between us?
Hold on.
Not now, right? Like,
Hold on. I thought it was.
no.
Hold on.
probably
Kiss.
It's just the games.
Okay,
You know?
so kiss. I
I have my answer.
all right.
I have my answer.
So
Can I
whoever
go?
has the
Can I
least
go?
facial
So
hair.
pick
so
three of us.
All right, so I'm gonna
Pick
kiss
three of us.
Josue.
All right, thank you. Thank you.
I have to kill somebody.
Yeah,
I don't
man.
like this game. Shelby, if you're watching,
Yo, I thought we were gonna do bands.
no
or
te
something.
quiero. I thought we were gonna do
Or
like celebrities. I
bands.
thought we were gonna do celebrities, bro.
no.
Because I
After
tell
that
you.
question, there's a cool one.
Cool.
Okay,
On the
so I have to kill somebody. I think I'd kill myself before killing one of
Whoa!
my brothers, and then I have to what somebody?
I think someone needs
marry
to talk to you,
someone.
bro. Or you need to talk to someone.
Yes.
You gotta marry someone.
I have to marry
Oh
someone.
my god.
Let's see who's the most submissive.
Yo,
Probably Josh. No, Josh.
I'm submissive.
I think you're submissive, bro, because you just like I don't know, like you're easygoing, and anything that I say, you're just like, all right, James, whatever you say, James.
Well, we're in agreement a lot of the time, but
That's
if
why-
I'm not in agreement, I speak up.
That's why I'll marry
true.
you, bro.
Alright.
All right, let's not do each other, bro. That was weird. Let's do like
Bands,
let's do like
bands.
celebrities. Yo no soy
Bands,
homosexual.
bands,
Yo no soy
bands.
homosexual.
Let's do-
A mí me gustan las mujeres.
Let's do
Amen.
bands.
Amen.
That's hilarious.
All right, bands. I don't know.
You have to kiss
all
a
right,
band.
I'm gonna give you a couple bands for today.
I'm answering again.
All right.
Oh, he's
Somebody
under
else.
for
Somebody
himself.
All right.
else.
System
somebody
of the
else.
System of the Down,
Alright.
Corn.
Alright.
Yeah, and let's see. Give me another one you like.
Nirvana.
Nirvana.
I don't know.
Nah, that's a whole nother genre.
Oh, it has to be in the genres.
Like
Okay.
Rings of Saturn.
Rings of Saturn. There you go.
All right.
There you
Whole
go.
other genre
Alright.
too.
Alright.
What's wrong with these?
I mean,
guys?
he likes this. Man.
Oh,
It's hard.
kill, bro. Alright. I would kiss.
These are old.
Yo,
very
Shelby,
old.
tú te
sweaty men.
pasaste con
Alright,
esta.
I
Tú
would
te pasaste,
kiss.
Shelby.
I would kiss. Rings of Saturn. Nah.
Oh.
I kissed
I
the
would.
band.
I would. All right. I would kiss Corn. I would unfortunately have to kill Rings of Saturn, even though that's one of my favorite bands.
Murder.
Wow.
Murdered who?
Man, System of a Down. You already see System of a Down, Mesmerized. So I'm gonna have to marry System of a Down. System of a Down was actually the band that got me into metal.
That's
So
what's up.
I
Me
can't
Me
kill
too,
them, bro.
Josh.
And
My
I don't know if
brother.
y'all peeped. They released 2 new songs this year
Facts be
after
like Max
15
B.
years, and that was fire.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Yep.
That's my final answer.
All right. We'll do a couple more.
All right. Yeah, let's go to the next question.
All right. Next
Yeah.
question. All right.
Wildin', bro.
All right.
Lucky man on Instagram.
Let's see. All right. This is for all of us from Johnny. What inspired all of us to reach out with heavy music?
As a kid, and I'll keep this short. As a kid, I found myself in an identity crisis, and I really kind of like connected. I connected with people that listened to this, and also my brother put me on. So that's pretty much it, my bro.
Praise God.
Yo,
thank you so much.
Thank you, Dane, bro. Dane Rodriguez for your donation.
Yeah.
Thank you so
Yo,
much, Dane. God bless, bro.
You're the man.
God
dude.
bless
Te
you,
quiero.
man.
You gotta play Mario Kart with us, Dane.
Oh, you know Dane in real life?
Yes.
Thank you, Dane, so much.
Thank you, Dane.
Thanks,
He's actually Brian's cousin.
I love you.
Oh, all right, that's what's up, Brian. Brian's cousin.
All right, next
Cool.
question.
Oh, that was quick. All right.
Oh,
Because it was like for all of us.
it was for
Oh,
everyone.
all right.
But all right. So quickly, metal and Jesus for me is like the best combination. So you know, growing up, I was listening to metal. I grew up listening to Slipknot, Korn, and then I got to Prada and all these
Hell
freaking awesome bands. And I was like, you know what? Is there any like Christian versions of this type of music? And I found myself with For Today, Wolves at the Gate,
Heavy hitters.
August Burns Red.
Heavy hitters.
Yeah, and I was like, shoot, I want to be in a band now. I want to play metal music for Christ, and reach out to those people who love this type of music and are struggling and need Christ in their life. And that's what I'm here, and I'm sure all of us are here to do that too.
Yes, sir. All right, Josh.
He pointed at me.
Quickly.
All right, go ahead. Hacia.
Josh. He said
All right, real quick.
Okay.
I'm someone that firmly believes in not having your spiritual life separate from your regular life. So I've been striving to kind of mesh my spiritual life and my secular life. And if you look at the Bible, Jesus is someone that always spoke out against corruption in the government. He spoke out against a lot of things, and people didn't like him, and people crucified him for that. And that's kind of metal. Like if you look at punk rock and metal,
He got metal through his hands
I never thought about that, bro.
and feet.
Savage.
Yo, I just realized that's
I'm
amazing.
weak.
Kind of OD.
I don't even know. I don't even know why I'm in this
weak,
room.
bro.
I mean, hey,
But yeah,
Those are
man.
nails.
Jesus was someone that spoke out against a lot of corruption, especially in the church. And if you look at metal and even punk rock, that's the focus of that music. Speaking out against things that aren't right or things that don't sit right with us as humans. So, reaching out, and speaking out against things in metal to connect with other people, other like outcasts like myself. There's a certain people that can reach a certain people.
True.
Right. So that's why I believe I'm here to reach the unreachables.
Yep.
Right.
Amen. That's a great answer.
That's why I want to do this.
Too loud.
Asiel and Gabe.
Why me?
Okay, I'll go.
Yay.
Okay, short answer. Drummers are loud. So it's kind of obvious that drummers would, like metal. That's a short answer. Long answer, I kind of grew up raised with my grandparents. And so, they're pretty strict with rock and metal music. So they would go pretty hard on rebuking me. And so I kind of use that as
That's my mom.
yeah. I kind of use that as a inspiration to just be like, if you can use music to worship God, why can't you use metal music? Why can't you scream? Wait,
Who's that?
why can't you scream? I added a reverb there. So yeah, that's my long answer. So there you go. Haciel, go.
I mean, I guess mine is pretty similar to Gabe's. Mine is the whole being raised with grandparents and them being strict. My parents didn't like metal, but I've always liked metal. I think my love for metal started watching wrestling and
Nice.
the walking music, Stone Cold, stuff like that. And fell in love with heavy music when I heard Korn and the early new metal, movement with Hybrid Theory, Linkin Park, which is one of the best albums of all time. And then it just kept getting heavier and heavier and heavier. And now I like death metal and all that. But I'm also a Christian, and my Christian life is everything. To me, there is no such thing. No, there's no separation between secular and Christian. It's just my life. It's just who I am. So sometimes I will write about Christ. Sometimes I will write about being sad. Whatever it is I'm feeling. But at the end of the day, I'm a Christian. So yeah,
Word.
that's it.
Amen.
Nice. All right, next question.
Yes, sir. All right.
How many more you have there, Josue?
I got a few here,
And
but
there's more in the chat.
there's more in the chat.
We're gonna
Well,
get to every question.
Cool.
Someone
keep-
said, "What's
Um,
good, Josh
let's-
Senpai?"
Let's keep the answers
good?
brief.
Who's
All right,
that?
let's go to the next one.
All right. This is for, I guess, all of us. From Julie once again. How did you get Post Malone
Oh.
to be our drummer for Paradigm?
So one time, Post Malone was performing on Pier 36 up the block from where I live, and there was a long line. And I was like, "Yo, who are all these people?" Then I went to Pier 36, and I knew a security guard, so he let me in through the backstage, and I was like, "Yo, Post was really good." And then I was like, "Yo, do you play drums? I know you play drums, bro. You play drums."
Post has a metal
And
background. So.
then yeah, that's how we got him to play.
It's crazy. I've known Post Malone for 20 years now.
Yeah, man, he even got all his tattoos removed.
Yeah, we had
Hey,
to tell him to
real
get.
quick, everyone, because we're Christian. I just want to let you guys know this is not really Post Malone. This is Gabe. I just want you guys to know the Bible says
Yeah,
confess your sins to each other, and I want to let you guys know that I lied to you guys. That's not really Post Malone.
Yeah, sorry
What?
for the
Gabe is
disappointment.
right there. Look.
Hi.
All right.
Okay.
All right, next question.
What came before, the chicken or the egg?
What came before the chicken or the egg? God. I believe God created animals first, and then they started procreating. So,
There you
yeah,
go.
chicken all the
All
way,
right,
baby.
but the chicken
Uh-oh.
evolved from the
Uh-oh.
Tyrannosaurus Rex, bro.
Yeah.
Uh,
So I believe the T-Rex came first, and then the egg of the T-Rex
Right.
came, and then the chicken.
Right.
Evolution.
Like eventually,
don't say that word.
something
That's
turned
not
into
allowed
something
here.
else.
Evolution.
A T-Rex laid an
I
egg
believe in
and a chicken came out.
science.
That's how
believe in it
science
all.
works, guys.
Amen.
All right, next question.
Who's our favorite bands? So each of us,
Okay.
top three, I guess.
Top 3 bands for today: Silent Planet and Polaris.
Cool. Silent Planet, definitely. Slipknot, I have to
El
include
Diablo.
it. I'm sorry.
Amazing.
I grew up with them.
Nah, you
alright?
good, bro.
So,
From a music standpoint, respect. 100%.
yeah, Silent Planet, Slipknot, and The Devil Wears Prada. Always.
Extol, and extol.
Yes.
That's actually pretty good. Exto, I'd say this is weird, but it was the band that got me into metal. Exto, which is death metal.
Opeth.
Under Oath, which is not even, and then Opeth.
Opeth, I knew you liked Opeth.
Yeah. Super different bands.
That's awesome.
but
That's very diverse. All right, this guy over here.
Jabe.
Polyphia, Chon, and Periphery. I know all these guys' bands influences. Maybe not Josh.
Number one.
Josh has a playlist with 5,000 songs in it. So
Hey, I listen
we
to
don't know.
anime music just like him, so it's whatever. Let's not.
Sorry,
Number one. Forevermore. Number two.
Forevermore is good.
I forgot
For
about Forevermore.
today.
Are you serious?
Number three. Sean. There.
There it is.
All right.
I thought you were gonna say one of those disco metal bands that you like.
disco metal bands that I like.
I don't know. For me, it's hard to pick favorite bands.
5,000 songs.
My number one
You gotta
favorite
name
band.
them all.
Sheesh. My number one favorite band is System of a Down.
Yeah.
Right now, one of my favorite bands or one of my favorite artists right now is Louis Cole.
Let's go.
Yeah, indie funk. I listen to a lot of that.
Indie funk.
Yeah.
We're a gents band.
And sheesh. Number 3.
Thundercat.
Thundercat's not number 3. Thundercat is up there with Louis Cole.
Amen.
Damn. Probably. Rings of Saturn has a special place in my heart.
Nice.
Because,
Tristan said Crimson Armada.
The Crimson Armada, bro.
Nice.
If they were still around,
Nice.
probably.
Throwback.
Yo,
But,
next question.
They killed it.
Next question.
Yeah, Rings of
Right.
Saturn.
Let's
These things are
see.
so short.
I mean, that's what I had.
That's it? All right. Let's
Yeah.
move into what we got from the chat.
All right, now some questions from the chat. Let me scroll up.
Hey, everyone. I can do a
Cool.
water drop sound with my mouth. Look at this.
Me too. Ready?
Wait. Keep going.
How long did the
Some reverb.
do a song?
Reverb.
I'm out of reverb.
I can't.
All right, this is
Okay,
not
sorry.
good content.
We have ADD.
This is not
Untalented.
good content.
This is-
How long
this
did
is
the
amazing
writing of
content.
each song take?
Interesting. So
Wow.
a lot of this EP was me writing in the basement of my old job with my laptop and my interface and my guitar. A lot of the songs I wrote it on this guitar. Pass me hope.
That's the name of the
I
guitar?
used Hope.
So a lot of the music from this EP, I wrote it on this. It varies. It varied because there were some songs that I sent, and the songs nearly stood identical to the way that I sent them. There were some songs that I sent, and Josh was like, "Now we have to change this." So,
about right.
so that's my impersonation of it. So there were some songs that was just like, over a week's process, but most we kept a very tight schedule on a song a week. So we would literally work on a song every week until we were happy. But it varied because one of the songs I wrote with an old band member, Abby, which was My Sweet Departure. We wrote that song back in the day that we brought back here, and we're revamping it. Josh, like Josh said earlier, he wrote Familiar, which, it's a song that he had already. So it varied. But most of it was just in a week's process. So 7 days for each song. And we stood on that tight schedule until we finished the EP.
Yes,
All
sir.
right, we have a question from Andy. Do y'all do collabs?
Yeah, we do collabs. We wanted to do some.
Yes, I do.
We wanted to do some mainstream collabs with some big artists, but our budget is not really at that place yet. We have in mind some unsigned and friends, some unsigned artists and friends that we know that we may want to have them, but that's definitely in the future because for the Shift EP, everything is 100% done. And so anything going forward, definitely hit us up. We'd love to collab and see what's up.
Oh yeah.
All right, next question.
I think there are more.
Is there more?
Oh, my boy Tristan asked, "What's up with the 2 mics? What's up with the double mic?"
Oh, we got the best question ever.
Oh yes.
All right, so
Wait.
Let him answer that
We would
question
like
first.
to know too.
Okay. So the reason why I have 2 mics, I don't know if you're wearing headphones.
There you go.
It's stereo.
Too loud,
It's
right?
stereo.
It's too loud.
Panning.
Too loud,
Bro.
Gabe.
alright, so
Panning
we have
effect.
one more question.
Amazing question.
To
Is that
Andrea,
the last one?
It's
My back hurts.
someone just. Oh, we have a lot of
they
questions.
got more questions piling in. All right, what's the one that you just said?
Well, okay. Before I get to Johnny's question, someone is asking, what does the acronym?
Wait, now read the whole thing, bro. Read the whole
So
thing.
you gotta-
To be honest, I'm not that religious, so I don't know this. But But what does the acronym ooh mean?
That does not have anything to do with religion. It's not a spiritual thing.
If you've ever
we'll
gone on Discord, or like people role playing and stuff, they put that and they're weird. And Gabe is one of our weird people.
Okay, so in layman's terms, though, if you write out the word uwu, it looks like like a face. It looks like a little character. So if somebody could write uwu in the chat right now so we could see. So uwu is basically a face, and then it's also what like Asian people say in anime sometimes, right?
No, it's their faces sometimes.
Oh, so it's the face. So it's not an acronym for anything.
That was racist.
And it's not Christian either. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. It's just something that Gabe sends all the time. Gabe sends ooh all the time. And we decided to put that in our music video playthrough. All right, next question.
Johnny wants to know when I became Dominican.
When did
I become Dominican? The moment that I was born.
Johnny, what kind of a question is that? Next question.
Come on now.
Oh, someone asked about merch.
Oh.
Who asked about merch?
All right.
Brianna.
Somebody asked about
Brianna
merch.
wants merch already.
Brianna,
Well,
How do I share my screen? Can I do that?
yes, it would have to be a source.
give us some.
Fire.
Why don't you
There
share
you
your
go.
phone?
I know you wanted
And log
a
into
dark
the
green
T-phone.
sweater, and that's it right
Okay,
there.
so I guess that brings us to the announcement. All right, are we ready for the announcement? Are there any more questions? All right. So, Brianna, you basically just said what the announcement is.
Yes.
We have merch available, and Josh right now is about to do something really, really, really cool. He's about to log in to the website on his phone, and he's gonna add the output of his phone as a source on the stream right now. So
That's fire.
in minutes, maybe seconds, you guys will see what merch we have available. But I want to let you guys know we have merch available. We have
Yes.
hoodies. We
Amazing.
have tote bags. We have masks for the people that want to. Tú sabes,
Ooh it up.
la vainita
They
esa.
want to ooh it up.
We got what else we have? Shirts.
They're asking for big sizes.
There are
They're
big
like-
sizes
like
available.
3X.
If you see me, you know what I'm saying? I'm a little, I'm a little on the extra side.
Word up.
I ordered a hoodie because you gotta have a sample. You gotta have a
Booty
sample.
shorts?
That's,
Yo.
Oye, pero
Oh, eh,
estos tigres sí
There's a
están
bonus
pasados.
question after we do the announcement.
Wait, y'all see the screen?
It looks
It's
wild.
multiplied. It's
Wait, wait.
It looks
multiplied.
wild.
That
I see
wait,
Josh
wait,
though.
Oh, yeah, we see it.
Yeah, we see.
All right.
It's like exploded though. You have to like move around.
Wait,
You know
wait,
what I mean?
Yeah, move
But you
around.
have to wait because it's delayed.
Yeah, go ahead. Do your thing, Josh. Just talk.
Move down, move down.
Okay,
All right.
so as you see on the screen right now, you're gonna be looking at our merch. This is the merch we have available. Josh, correct me if I'm wrong. The link is in the description
The link
right now.
is in the description.
The link is in the description.
Word up.
If you guys want, you guys can go right now to the link. This is our special logo. And by the way, shout out to Josh.
And Gabe.
Josh and Gabe, they're both graphic designers, and they've blessed us with their gifts and with their talents. That's our sick logo that you see there. We have tote bags. Look at this tote
Amazing.
bag. For
I'm
the
gonna get that
ladies,
for
if you wanna go
myself.
shopping, yes, girl.
Actually-
Tote bags are for everyone.
For everyone in
All right.
NYC,
Sorry.
because when you go
I'm
when you go
sorry.
grocery shopping, you
I'm
can't
sorry.
you can't
Yeah,
use
I
plastic
always bring a
bags
Target
anymore.
back. I want to
apologize.
look more stylish with a
So
pair.
bring your
That
tote
just looks
bag,
like
you
a
know?
purse. Personally, I wouldn't-
Jonathan, Johnny asked, what does that logo mean? The
Okay,
one on the back.
we'll get to that.
We'll
after
get to that.
this.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
there's another question that's pretty
Okay.
cool.
So here we have our album artwork, right?
Yes. Okay, and then this is a bonus announcement.
All right.
Oh yeah, Gabe, I forgot about that.
Yes.
Go ahead.
If you look at our album artwork, okay, we're gonna do a little game.
Hold
Okay.
on.
Wait, what?
Not now. It's not gonna be like for now. You know.
Okay, but still,
We should
But
give.
still,
we
you
should-
can announce it
Yeah,
now.
yeah,
and
you can
then
announce
that's
it. So, wait, are you
You
sure?
got.
We're
You
gonna-
got. You got
I was
time
gonna show
to.
it.
We're gonna do a
Oh
game.
wait, I
there's
don't know
the-
where it is. I don't know where it is. Wait.
Okay, so go ahead. Gabe.
Later.
So if you look at our album artwork, it's somewhere on our Instagram. There is a hidden uwu somewhere, and if you can find it,
Don't give him no hints, Josh.
I'm not. I'm just zooming in and out.
So
And if you find it, you get free merch.
you get a free merch design of your choice, whatever, anything in our store. You have it's the first person that finds the word "uwu." But guess what? The artwork is not available anywhere,
Not
right?
yet. Yeah.
Wait, is
Yes,
the
it is.
Oh wait,
It's
on the
on
it's on the
IG.
shirt. Oh,
Yeah, it's on
That's
the
Oh,
right.
okay.
It's on Instagram.
So you can, so whoever finds the uwu, you gotta send it to us with it highlighted. You'll get the free merch of your choice.
And we'll also repost this image alone on Facebook and on our IG, so you can download the image
Yeah.
and check.
So it's
it.
basically like Waldo. It's basically you gotta
Yeah.
find Waldo, but it's just
Where's
a little emblem of uwu.
Where's Ooh?
So ¿a dónde está uwu? All right.
yeah.
So more
Guys,
questions.
the,
More
bonus
the
questions.
stuff.
link is in the description below for the merch.
You forgot about the
by the way.
most important
Which one?
merch, bro.
The masks, right?
Yes, sir.
Look at
The
that
mask.
Look at the uwu.
Okay,
the
so
mask.
see, that's the uwu. You see how the face is? That's where the uwu is from.
We got the
for
ooh
people
masks
from before.
on deck.
So that's what the mask looks like. Listen, guys, we're a new band, and Josh, you can switch it back to the other source.
Copy.
So listen, we're not looking for handouts. We're not looking for Josh.
We're not looking for Josh.
We're not looking for handouts. We're not looking for people to feel bad for us or anything. But it does cost money to do what we do. In my opinion, we got one of the best producers in New York City, and this I may be biased because he's Josh and Josue's friend, but this guy is good. This guy is good. And he works out of a facility. He has to pay rent for his facility. We got to pay him for his time. All the time and the gear and everything we put into this band, it costs money. And obviously, we're not at a point where we're making money off of anything. So anything that you guys purchase, any donations. Even if you stream our music, all of that money goes to funding ministry. And if you feel like this kind of music, God can use this kind of music to reach lost souls that listen to this music, then I would implore you to search in your heart and give whatever God puts in your heart, and pick up some merch. Gabe has one of the hoodies on right now, and it's pretty sick.
They say the tote bags are not listed. I will make sure the tote bags are listed in the store.
It's weird because on the phone, when I go to the link on the phone, it doesn't show up.
Because I'm signed in on the computer, so
Got
maybe
you.
that's why it's
So we're gonna go back and we're gonna make sure that all of our listings are public. All right. So we're gonna move on with some more questions.
They want to know if our guitars are named.
if our guitars
Oh.
are named.
The guitar that I wrote on is Hope. I already told you guys.
My green guitar, if you guys ever saw it, is named Fiona.
Wait, like Shrek's wife?
Yeah.
Yo.
That's not.
BBW's for the win.
Yo, I'm weak. My guitar does not have a name, but if you guys want to help me come up with a name, sure.
That'd be pretty cool.
I will consider it.
My bass guitar's name is Stacy.
Wow.
Stacy's.
My green.
I like that song.
My green drum set. That's like also kind of goldish. His name is Ooh Man.
Gabe, you look like you're hosting a rap battle. You know, sometimes in the rap battles they got like two mics.
Oh, and someone wants to know if our masks are CDC certified.
I will let you know right now.
All right, Karen, we're gonna check right now.
I believe so. They are cloth masks.
Yeah. So the website that we're using is a really, really well-known website. So we don't have like the confirmation from them. We're looking into that right now, but we want to say yes. We want to say yes that they are CDC certified.
And they are cloth.
And they are cloth, so they're cloth masks. So it's something that you definitely got to wash. After maybe a day or 2 days of use. So that means you're gonna have to buy like 3 or 4 masks.
Haha.
Yeah, nah.
That's kind of wild.
Chill.
Word up.
Any more questions? Is that it?
That's
Anything
everything.
else?
I mean,
saw.
pretty much right now they're all asking about like the tote bags. They don't see
The
it.
tote bags. Okay, so so we're looking into that. We're gonna make the tote bags public. And yeah, just bear with us. By the end of the night, we're gonna have these listings public. I think we're done. I think we're done. Yes, baby, we're done.
And also,
pretty successful first stream.
yeah.
Thank you guys.
Just one more thing though.
Oh, there's more things.
Like this is like small concerns that
all
they
good,
have.
all good.
The sweatshirt are sold out in XL or like are they completely sold out?
So the way that works is if the website does not have like blank shirts in stock, then they cannot print any blank shirts. But what we're gonna do is by the end of the weekend, we're gonna have additional options available for you guys. So right now we currently only have one sweatshirt option, but we're gonna have more options like a maybe like a zipper hoodie or maybe like a better quality like an American Eagle style type hoodie. Maybe more money, but that's just more options just in case the size is not available. What you said, Josh?
Also, make sure you check the colors because I do see that the black is out of stock in extra large, but the blue is in stock.
Okay.
There you go.
So
yeah.
All right,
we
Joey.
have to compromise on colors. There is a navy blue, which is darker, closer to black. But I'm sure that once Teespring restocks, it will be available.
Yeah, and the shirts are really, really good quality. I've been using this company for a while now. I've ordered a bunch of samples. Gabe and I both, we got hoodies as samples just to see what the quality is like, and they're pretty good. And we get a percentage of whatever money is made from these merch selections. We get a percentage of that. So it definitely helps with funding. We still got a lot more cool things that we want to do, music videos, and we want to have a live EP release show when the time comes, and a lot of other things. So we definitely appreciate your help. I think that's it. Are there any more questions?
Will you
Last one.
have kid sizes available anytime soon? I will work on that tonight.
Yes.
We can work on that by this weekend. Yeah.
Abner wants to know if he could play on Gabe's drums.
Abner, I don't let anybody play on my drum set, but for you, I love you. So
Which one? Because Gabe has
Wow,
two.
that's a blessing.
It is
I'm assuming the Goku one.
Anyone for Abner.
Ooh.
So,
Abner,
love you
there you
guys.
go,
Amazing.
Abner. We love you,
Amazing.
Abner.
Wow.
So I think that concludes today's stream, right, guys?
Yep.
Is there
Yes,
anything else?
sir.
We're Gucci.
Yeah.
That was like a good hour. So.
Yeah, word. For the merch updates, once we have everything set, we'll make a post on Instagram and Facebook, and then you guys can order whatever merch you want. We'll fix all those issues for you.
Definitely. All right. That's it, guys. God bless. Take care.
Thank you guys.
We
for
love you
sticking
guys.
it out.
Peace.
Peace.
If you want to
Love
hear
you
those
guys.
two songs, go back and rewatch the video. Okay, bye.
We're gonna upload the playthrough separately. So if you want to hear those two songs, it will be available this weekend.
There you go.
Love you guys.
Boom.
Peace.